The memories of my childhood still haunt me to this day. I am now in my mid-20s, and the truth has finally revealed itself. Something was terribly wrong with my upbringing. Growing up, my parents were reclusive and overprotective, isolating me from the outside world. I was homeschooled, and on top of that, they never allowed me to have friends or experience any social interaction beyond the confines of our eerie home. The walls seemed to close in on me as I recalled the stifling loneliness of those years. But how was I supposed to know that this wasn't normal? No internet, no outside contact, and certainly no real-world experiences. My parents kept me in a suffocating cocoon, disconnected from the modern world as if they were hiding some malevolent secret. My curiosity about the outside world grew with every passing year, gnawing at me like a relentless hunger. The horrors of my home became apparent in the bizarre and disturbing contents that lurked within its walls. Satanic books filled the shelves, and upside-down crosses adorned the rooms, casting an ominous shadow over every corner. The darkness seemed to seep into my very soul, planting seeds of fear and doubt. As I approached my 21st birthday, my parents went on a trip for a week and told me to stay put. This was the first time I had ever been left alone at home. My curiosity got the best of me as I walked outside freely for the very first time. However, I quickly returned home as I was scared and didn't know how to manage being independent on my own. At home, I found and was able to access my mom's computer, who specifically had told me multiple times to never touch. I started surfing the internet, and to my surprise, I encountered compassionate strangers who sensed the urgency of my situation. They warned me that my upbringing was not normal and that my parents' actions were controlling and dangerous. "Escape while you still can," they urged. "Your life is your own, not theirs to dictate." Taking their advice to heart, I mustered the courage to leave everything behind and flee across the country, hoping distance would shield me from the twisted clutches of my past. But even as I settled into my new life, fear continued to gnaw at the edges of my mind. The paranoia of being discovered, of my parents tracking me down, consumed me like a relentless flame. The sleepless nights and constant vigilance turned my escape into a bittersweet victory. Each passing day without their sinister influence was a small triumph, but the looming dread of them finding me has never waned. The scars of my past still run deep, and I know that healing will take time and effort. Lately, I now have a stable job and live in a medium-sized apartment. Life has been going pretty well based on my circumstances, and I now have a few friends who are my coworkers as well. However, I have been seeing the same person repeatedly, and it's starting to creep me out. They wear a mask, which I first assumed to be for the COVID virus, and also sunglasses. I believe it is to hide their identity. I went to the police, but they told me there is nothing they could do as nothing had happened to me yet. I don't know what to do. If anyone out there has any ideas or advice, please contact me.